Right. Hopefully I've got everything switched on. It's not lopsided and God knows what. Assetto corsa. Another one.
Going double fire.
Yeah, I might have to look at changing the viewpoint. I'm not entirely sure at the moment. This is all a bit of a test. The pedals and everything's shifted now, so I don't know whether I need to move the pedals, which I may need to. But at least I can see part of the dash through here. Got it over there as well to the right, and I've got something here as well on the left, so pretty much covered all over. That engine is really loud. I can barely hear myself think. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's at full volume, that's why. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't get my chat window open. Let me fix that. Oh, come on. Windows all open. I've just spent most of the evening rearranging the whole PC. Rearranging the whole rig. Hey, Hofke, how you doing? Does it make me faster? Probably not. But it does seem more naturally positioned, which is good. And that's more what it's after. I doubt it'll make me any faster, though. Whoa, someone's off there. Oh, squeezing through the gaps if I can. Ooh, it's a bit deep. Don't lose the back end. Oh, he did.
Light damage on the front of the car.
Oh, jeez. Got to remember that these spin really easy. Right, let's try again, shall we? And this is why we practice this game. Especially this circuit. Shh, I wasn't paying attention. Right, this will have to move, because that's interfering with my shifter. So that'll need a rethink. That's if I decide to keep it like this, that is. At least that way, my hands are literally blocking the hands on the screen, so it's about right in terms of positioning. left is a bit toasty. Still hasn't really cooled down. We're like miles behind because of that spin. Might need a restart. That's all practice at the end of the day. A circuit like Zolder I can hold my own, but this one...
Well done, mate. That's all fastest now.
I'm thinking the wheel needs to be an inch closer. So the extension bar I got maybe a little bit too short. We've gained about 3 seconds, see if we can get any more. Oh, there goes the back end.
Well done, mate. This has been your muscle best.
Uh-oh. That back end just wants to carry on rotating all the time. Yeah, no comment. Needs to be tweet. Oh, just up ahead. Gaining ever so slowly. Just goes to show one little spin and you're in a world of hurt. pulling away again, taking it too easy.
Well done, mate. That's all the best.
I still think those two corners I could take better.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
Oh, jeez.
Got some light damage on the front.
Okay, let's restart because we were having a bad time. Yeah, okay, we'll admit defeat on that one. There's only 30-minute run, so by the time we get to the end of the race, we would have just about caught up, I think. Setup. I don't even know what setup we're running.
Stay double file.
Yeah, this track catches me out. I just, you know, I can do other tracks and get around them perfectly fine. This one now, every so often, I don't know whether it's the car or what. Maybe I'll try a different car. Okay, they're a bit toasty warm.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh, they were slow. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why I just went on the grass then. Oh, see, can't get the power down. Maybe I've got the traction control set too low. I think the aggressive setup's got a really low traction control, because that back end was to come around even more. Barely stopped in time. Yeah, under braking you can feel the back end moving. You can feel the car moving, I should say. Off key, I don't know if you saw that I've posted in Discord that there's Dirt 2 is down to 20 quid on CD keys, but it's just for the standard version. But if you're not worried about having the full deluxe, it's a good little buy. think it was faster on the other setup. I wonder if I saved it. Why would you wait for Steam? You do know that CD keys will give you a Steam key, right? Just so you know. I'm sure you know though. Uh-oh. That was a bit deep. We're only just down the road, but little mistakes here and there just stops me getting closer. Yeah, it'll take you through to CD keys. It's up to you if you decide to purchase through them or not. But it will be a Steam key at the end of the day, so they'll send you a key, copy and paste it into Steam, boom, job done. And it's a standard link, it doesn't go through, you know, my affiliate link or anything, so it's up to you whether you choose the affiliate link or just purchase it as it is. God! I rear end through that every time. I just feel it wanting to come round every time. So what are we on? 14th. 3.7 ahead, supposedly. Hopefully, we can close the gap under braking at the end of this now. Assuming I don't cock it up, that is. Not liking those corners. Every time I go around those two corners, just feels like the car just wants to slide straight off. And as long as you come off the power for that corner, you're good.
Well done, mate. Fastest step so far. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Can't believe it's taking this long just to try and catch up. Jesus. Those two corners, they're just going to get me. I just haven't got the confidence through them at all with this car, the way it's set up. A little bit closer through there, maybe get a toe. Uh-oh. Goes the back end. Whoa. Damn, they're just... Ugh. Yeah, I think so. Don't know if I've got traction control set on my controls. I have indeed. When I think of checking those dials before, but usually that one's brake, that's traction, that's why. I don't know what kind of top speed these guys are running. Jesus. was close. Got the wrong line completely through there. I'm going to be stuck in 14th forever. Ow.
Damage at the rear.
Safety rating penalty. Turned it on me, cheek. He's gonna get the run of me through there, I think. I'll keep the inside line if I can. Oh, too deep. No, and I'm open. Don't know what kind of error these other cars are running, but I can't lose them down the straights. So we've got 3 minutes 20 left.
Got too deep. Light damage on the front of the car.
Oh, it sent him flying. Oh, jeez. It's not going to do my safety rating any good, is it? Couldn't slow it down enough. Wanted to make sure I cleared the Ferrari, but took out the Bentley. Whoops! Not what I had planned. We've ended up in 13th, so I'm still in the same position. Damn it! Hello there, Dr. Respect. How you doing? Morda indeed. Just me and this track just still need a load of practice. This is gonna be it. It's all about braking early enough for the corners, I find. Maybe I'm braking way too early, I don't know.
Well done, mate. That's all the best.
Oh, we got rear-ended then. I was hoping that was going to go in my favour if you're going to rear-end the other car, but they kept it under control. Trying to keep it close to this corner. Hello there, how you doing? on, one last car. I doubt it though. He's got the legs on me, maybe under braking. Too deep. God damn. Not a clue how it popped up. Well, that didn't work too well. Yeah, I know, but I usually have it rotating. Can make it orange, make it yellow, green. I'll on your thing a second. Go again. Right. Let's do hot stint. Yeah, it's usually on a cycling backdrop, but I keep forgetting, and I don't know where my phone is, so I can't change it because I put my phone down, I don't know where. Nah. Right, and let's have a try of this one instead, shall we? So this is going to be the BMW, and round Zolder. This, no other cars, this is just me and progression. Or is there other cars? Can't remember actually. Oh, these brakes don't work. I've got race room, it's very rare I get to play it though. No, I need these tyres to warm up. I think this is just me against the track, isn't it? And I don't want to do me against the track, so hold on, we quit out. Quit! Let's do... We do a change of car though. I haven't really driven this BMW that much. I should play more of everything, to be honest. So we're going to start at the back, 16 cars.
Going double file.
God, this starts off so slow, you can't get anything done.
Green light, give it all you got.
Yes, direct drive. Back end kicked out just then. Whoa. Whoa, 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 what the hell are they all slowing down for?
Give some light damage in the rear of the car.
Found this track so much easier.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
Took that curb a bit hard. Oh, too deep. Hey Super, how you doing? Yeah, doing good, thanks. Rearranging the rig, so I'm kind of testing out how it feels. It's feeling a lot better being closer to the screen. I mean, we're talking, what, 1.5, 2 inch gap? So it really does feel like you're smack bang in there. slow down.
Light damage on the front.
Oh, that was close. Trying not to hit them. Trying to get as close as possible. Yeah, but it's good fun, and that's what it is at the end of the day. It's better than having to buy a new car every weekend because you've wrecked it, that's for sure. Probably cheaper as well in the long run. And there's less chance of me dying from doing it. And the V3 inverted, they were a good set of pedals. Now at some point around this track, I'll mess up and I'll fall back. Because I always do it. Come on, out of the way, Audi. I mean, I was running these screens not that far away before, but I've got to admit, running them this close to the wheel does feel a lot better. How far away do you run that monitor though, or that screen? I I mean, I used to run my screen mounted just above the base. The base now is tucked behind the monitors, which allows me to run the wheel closer to the screen. I gotta admit, it's only a small change in distance, but it makes a big change to what you see on the screen. Yeah, with such a large screen, I think you have to run it a little way back. I think there's a proper calculator that tells you where you should roughly place it. Oh, that didn't grip like I wanted to. Oh, absolutely more immersive. I used to... The way I had it before, my eye line used to be in line with the end of the monitors. The two side ones, but now it's really inside. So my whole peripheral vision now is filled by the screens completely. I can't see anything other than screen. Yeah, you've got to find a balance of what works for you, but it may be worth trying again and trying it for longer. It's one of those things where it may actually feel good once you've tried it for a period. That's what I tend to find anyway. So we're sitting in third. First and second, they were like off in the distance somewhere. 17 plus seconds ahead.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
Gaining slightly though. Why is that? Is Project Cars 2 new to you, or? It's a shame that Assetto Corsa competition doesn't actually use triple screens properly. It would be great if they introduced it. It doesn't look too bad considering. Just never set it up. You were a bit lazy, were you? If I remember correctly, Project Cars 2 was probably one of the first games I set up for triples. And I like the way they do it in Project Cars 2. It's nice, clean, simple. Not like Race Room where you've got to type in a load of numbers and work out what goes where. God, we are not gaining at all. Second and first. Lightning quick. Yeah, but it's worth it. Yeah, 19's going too small. 27 would be the sweet spot. At least that's what they say.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap of the race so far.
I didn't want to turn. That front left's getting a bit toasty. Well, I've got to admit, I'm playing on a 34-inch ultra-wide, which is running 1080p. I don't have any issues with the pixels at all. You know, it doesn't look a blurry mess or anything. I think if you're going to run 1080p 27-inch or above, as long as you're buying a quality screen, shouldn't really have an issue. It's when you buy a bad panel, you know, or a poor panel, you're going to notice it more, I would have thought. We're gaining ever so slightly, but I don't think it's going to be enough to catch him by the end. Wide. Get off the power. That was too deep. What, for these screens? These retail at £700 a piece. Tyres are getting a bit... Ooh, that didn't want to turn. Oh, I've got no complaints. I don't think there's any right way or wrong way at the end of the day. What I lose on vertical height, I gain on my peripheral vision. And yeah, okay, you don't really use your peripheral vision that much, you know, but it does give you that more involved feel. And I can notice cars coming up alongside me way earlier than I would otherwise. Thanks very much. Ah, crap, I forgot to change gear. Oh, we're catching them up, but we've only got 4 minutes left. If I don't get that gear changed with air properly, the front end just goes wide. Deep. Oh, Jesus. That could have been bad. I lost a load of time doing that. Be nice if we can catch up to this guy just before the end. Oh, come on. Too deep again. Trying too hard.
Fastest lap on ice. Great job, mate.
Wish it was a real life race. I'd be in a real BMW then. Or just driving off the track and go straight home. Woo.
Leaders on final lap.
Should have taken that one a bit wider. Oh, they should be. I mean, they kind of listed them already. Should be when the full release goes, whenever that is. Be a bit annoying if they did decide to make it like a DLC.
Great job, man. B2. Bring it back to the base.
Oh, well, we'll just have to wait and see what they do. I mean, we finished the race. I don't know why I'm still racing. Because it's so much fun. I do like this track. I know lots of people don't for some reason. Where's he going? Yeah, that's the one thing I'm worried about, is if they decide to change it to add-ons, which would be really stupid if they do. Look at that amount of coffee. But I'm kind of like hoping that they don't. Now we were 6 off 31.25 to a 31.32. Yeah, I actually kept it on the track for once and didn't spin out everywhere. Woohoo, yay me. Right, and so I think what we've discovered from this little test is A, it works really well. B, I need to move this somewhere, maybe further across, only ever so slightly. I mean, I can just about get away with where it is. This, I would prefer to angle up, so I need to find a way of mounting this better. Got a couple of ideas that I could use. Maybe like that, I don't know. But that's just magnetically held on, which is great because I don't have to worry too much then. And I may get an extension bar for this. Hello there, Black Fox, how you doing? Quit it there because that's going to be way too noisy. Duct tape node. I've actually built this properly for a change. In the beginning, with my first rig, I had little, I don't know what they were called, little sticky pads everywhere. Everything was stuck down, and you could rip it up and place it back down, and God knows what. It was great because, you know, it worked. But for this rig, I've tried to mount everything properly, solidly. Look, I've even left that there. Shouldn't have left that there, should I? So the plan obviously is to make sure everything is mounted. The magnetic mount there is good because it means if I need to get hold of the phone for anything, I can do, which is great. Ooh, look. It'll stick to the bottom of the monitor. Not very well, but it does. No, that's a bit wrong. There's not bad, or can I mount it? I think there's good for now. I have got plenty of Velcro, but there's nowhere to stick it to. Well, I could Velcro it behind there, but then you miss half the screen. And can't really put it there. I don't know. It's not so much, it's just the positioning. I just need to angle it. I might just mount something on the top of this, which means I can rest against it. Just want to angle it up ever so slightly. Just makes it easier to read then. I mean, I've got this one, which I'll try and find a way of shifting that if I can. Because this used to be mounted behind the wheel, but now the wheel's been pushed back so far. Leaves a nice little gap here. Where I can see, I mean, one thing I haven't tried. What happens if I was to change my wheel? That one's even closer. So yeah, this becomes even more of an issue. So this is why I'm thinking the extension bar would be better. Because if I change this for the next size up, I can bring this out, say another inch, and that would give me enough clearance all the way around. We got some thinking to do. So yeah, I think a little visit to eBay, pick up the next size up, and we'll see how that gets on. Nah, definitely don't need. I could do voice. I mean, I've actually got something I could use that I don't know if it'll work with this game, but I had what was the other thing I had? I used to have a voice commander where you could speak to the computer and the computer would do commands. And depending on the game, when you do a certain button, it would read back that button press and do multiple commands. I used to use it for Lite quite a bit. It was really good. I don't know if you could program it for something like this. It'd be really cool if you could. Yeah, I've gone through head trackers. I used to use an ED tracker, and I then changed to a hat track. But with triples, it's just not worth it. Yeah, voice attack, that's the one. So yeah, when you're using triples, I've tried it with triples, but it becomes pointless because you move your head, and everything shifts along, and you just don't need it. That's the beauty. Where I am now, I can literally look left, look right, and I can see everything left and right of me. Hat track's pretty good for the price. Got to set it up properly. As long as you set it up right, and you haven't got a lot around you interfering, because even having a light behind you can cause issues. But as long as you've got your room, no reflective, no big lights, the hat track works really well, but the price is pretty good as well. With a single screen, yes, I used to use an ED tracker, which is like a wireless module. Didn't need any camera looking at you, didn't need anything. Used to use that with a Lite a lot on a single screen. That was really good because it really came into its own when you're playing the game and you needed to target a ship coming at you. So that came in handy. Used it on Euro trackers, used it on project cars as well. I did set it up for project cars at one point, if I remember correctly. So you could look into the corners. It was quite good fun. No, not into crowd. It's into tree. Because that's what usually happens. End up binning it into a tree somewhere. Well, mind you, crowd now and again, I suppose. You would be right. But yeah, it's on a single screen, definitely I would recommend looking into it. I wouldn't spend a fortune. You can get, what's the track AR? I mean, you're looking at what, 150 quid plus for a track AR? It's a little bit excessive. If you've got the money, then I would recommend going for a track AR because that really does work and you don't get as many issues. If you want to try it out, then I would recommend going for the track hat. It's way cheaper. Yeah, that's the one. Track hat, whichever way. It's a lot less expensive, so you can certainly try it out. And if you're happy with it, then you've got yourself something you can keep. If you're not happy with it, you haven't spent a fortune, sling it on eBay. I'm sure somebody would pick it up. But it depends on the games you play, obviously. So make sure that whatever you're buying works with the games. But as long as it does, then it's well worth trying. I certainly enjoyed it. I used it, as I say, a long time with Elite Dangerous. Because I was well into that at some point. But I've used it with, as I say, Euro trackers, project cars it's worked with, and there's probably other games you can get it to work with as well. I think I used it on a Formula 1 game as well once upon a time, if I remember correctly. You race on a 19.5-inch screen. Wow. Do you mount it to your forehead and wear it like goggles? Man, that's a small screen, mate. Ouch. Use it like VR, yeah. Got a counterweight on the back, monitor on the front, balanced on his head. But yeah, there we are. So all we was going to do is have a couple of laps now. We've had a couple of laps. It's been really great fun. So I think I'm happy with this setup now. It's repositioning it has certainly helped. I need to tighten down what I just realised. One of the bolts at the back on there I haven't tightened down. It's standing up. Oh yeah, that's a little bit loose. Oh crap. Luckily I haven't pushed too hard on the wheel. So I need to find my my bolt. Oh god. Yeah, this is always fun. Wires everywhere. I don't know whether it... Did I even tighten up any of them? I'm sure I did. Yeah, that one's tight. That one's not though. That's definitely not tight. Oh, I need a really good. Oh look, put that there, shall we? Don't fall. Get a good view of the back of my head. Welcome to the back of my head, everybody. Have a good day. Right. I need to obviously secure this more. Get on eBay. Order a new part. And hopefully that'll arrive soon. So yeah. Right then. So I'm going to leave you guys to it. What, 50 quid for a track? Yeah. Have a look at the wireless one. I believe the cheapest one is where you just get the hat with the reflectors on. Yeah, you can kind of make your own one if you wanted to, but just buy everything from them. It's easier. That's what I did. So I got the the PS3 camera, I think it is. PS3 camera pre-modified. I went for the wireless track hats down there in the drawer, actually. And I mounted it then to the side of my headset. With Velcro. Yay for Velcro. And thanks for that. I feel so much better. Nah. Well, you know. Let's try and grow old gracefully, shall we? Absolutely. You know, if you're not planning on changing from a single screen to a triple setup anytime soon, then I would recommend it. You know, if you were thinking, you know what, I'm going to upgrade to triples in 6 months' time, I probably wouldn't waste your money. Look out. Look, see, hamster's there. My God. Hello, hamster. How you doing? This man's been hiding for I don't know how long. Hold on. Where's my... How you been doing, hamster? Where have you been? Where have you been hiding? Have you been buried in Dirt Rally? Then yeah, if you've got no room, then certainly try a head tracker of some form. You're always a quiet one, hamster. Scurrying about in the corner, that's what it is. Ow. So we're getting some nice views of the BMW whilst we're having a quick little chin wag. What have you been lurking about yourself there, Hamster? You been playing a lot of Dirt Rally or anything in particular? Right, I don't even know if I can get to this one. Let's try and do this while we're here, shall we? Oh crap, the screw just fell out. Ow! Uh-oh, can't get the screw in. Don't do this to me. Crap. Right, where's my spanner? Fell on the floor. My god, how loose is this? It's tightening so much. Feels like it's a non-stop thread in this. Can't believe I just played all that and the wheel didn't really move. Right then, speaking of bye, let's make a move then. I need to get myself off here anyway, 'cause it's getting late anyway, guys, so it's getting close to midnight. I'm going to make a move. We're going to have a quick look on eBay before I go to bed, see if I can pick up an extender here, move that slightly forward. Because with that forward, that'll give me more clearance here, so I may not need to worry about moving this at all then, which would be great. As long as that's not marking the monitor, which I think we're good. Might put a bit of fabric tape on the back of there, but it's rubber anyway. So that gets there. Where's the wheel? Down there. Let's see what that's like now when we got that mounted. That's not going to move now. It's pretty solid. No, I've not been that bad. Although the monitor on the right hand side did get rather close to the wall earlier when I was pivoting the whole thing going, don't fall. Because I was too lazy to take the monitors off and do it the proper way. And I was like, there's no way I'm taking 3 monitors off, trying to move everything around and put 3 monitors back on and get them all lined up. I was like, there must be an easier way. Right, and so, I keep saying it, I will do it. Let's log out then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, then consider leaving a like, it really does help. Discord is available, it's in the box below. I try and post up and coming videos, or any live streams will be posted there. If there's any game offers that I see out and about, I'll post them there as well, so you're more than welcome to join in if you want to keep a tab on things. And as usual, I shall see you in the next stream, so take care everyone, bye for now.